Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is the Trading Card Frog, and I'll be your host. Today we are doing a Yu-Gi-Oh video. This channel does Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. Not just Pokemon, but we usually do a lot of Pokemon because, well, that's the most popular stuff on the channel. Still, I really do love collecting Yu-Gi-Oh, and this time I just had to open this on camera because you never know if you're gonna get a very good card out of a booster box. I got a Battle of Chaos booster box. Damn straight. It's been a while since I've opened a booster box on video. It's been a while since I've opened a booster box in general. But yeah, I saw this at $75 Canadian. It's a little expensive, but it's pretty much the retail price on these. It's first edition, obviously, but yeah, this set, I was very lucky with the sneak peek stuff. It was the Return to Duel event, so when I went there, they decided to just make a random giveaway instead of having a tournament because of COVID, and I was lucky enough to get the Return to Duel Evil Twin playmat. Beautiful playmat, by the way. But then, since it was just random giveaway, I asked my girlfriend, the princess to this frog, to actually go in as well and try the giveaway, and she got the second playmat for Evil Twins. So we have two of those playmats. They're worth at least over $100 each, and the entry for the event was just $25 or $30, I think, something like that, to get some packs. So we paid for packs and we got $200 to $300 worth of playmats. Very cool stuff. I think they usually sell for $150 or $200 Canadian, so I'll say $300 for the playmats. But I was lucky enough to have a friend who won the banner, which was the thing I wanted the most. Those are usually $200 to $300 each for the new ones, and they didn't want the banner. They don't collect promotional items, so I traded some cards with them, and I got the banner. So at that point, I was set. But in the prizes, I never saw the Return to Duel OTS field centers. But then, when I was at the store for this, I saw that on the back, you can see there used to be some tape, because I removed the tape and some of the writing here came off with it. But anyways, they put the field centers on the boxes! That's insane! It's still there after a month! I was so surprised. These field centers right here usually sell for $20, I think, or $25, something like that. Let's just say $20 to be safe. $20 on eBay, Canadian money. So I was very happy to get this, because it basically means this box, if the field center you consider it to be 25 Canadian, it's $50 for the box. How good is that? I'm okay with this, because now I have a playmat and the field center that match. It's great. I'm all for it. And I have some content for you guys. But yeah, since this is not Pokemon, there are no code cards. I'm really sorry about that. But we have a chance at getting some very, very good pulls from this box. There's the odd of getting a Starlight rare, which I believe is 1 per case, so that's like 1 per 12 boxes. And none of my friends pulled any during the sneak peek, so if the store only got 1 case for the sneak peek and they still haven't sold them all out, because we don't have that many Yu-Gi-Oh players at that store, we might have a good chance at getting one here. And there's also the special limited release thing of the Dark Magician alternate artwork, ultra rare, in these boxes. We don't know, like, if we're gonna get one, but I've heard that it's not as hard as it was expected to be. People usually thought it was like 1 per 3 cases or something, but some people have pulled 1 per case or whatever, so there's still a chance at getting one of those as well. So then, I'm just like, well, $50, because I got the field center, and you get odds of getting some good pulls, and if I don't get those pulls, well, there might still be some different but good pulls in here. There are some Fluanderies cards, well, 1 spell, so that would be very nice if we can get that. There's also some Dark Magician support in here, and stuff like that, so very, very looking forward to this. We have Silvervine Senri, Fire Opalhead, which is a dinosaur pendulum, love the idea. Beautiful artwork. Ghost Trick Siren, Neroy the Dream Mirror Traitor. We have our first foil, which basically is 1 per pack. This is just a super, so that's not so good, but it's Exceeds Combine. And this is a very cool card for nostalgic players because of the artwork. We have a Submarine Tour Guide. Tour Ride. It's a dinosaur. Oh, there are so many little dinosaurs inside. It looks like a Land Before Time. We have all the main characters. That's kind of weird. Shining Piecophilia, DDD, and Dogmatica Macabre. Okay. That's way too many syllables for what it does. It's just a ritual spell. Anyways. Another one of those dinos. Come on, camera, focus. Ghost Trick, Epsilon. Ooh, our first actual hit. We have a Timaeus the United Dragon. I don't remember the value of this, but this is basically Timaeus, the one from the show. So that's kind of a cool pull for people who collect. And I collect, so I'm happy about this one. I think it's at least 2 digits, but I don't think it's one of the 5 more valuable cards, or maybe not even one of the 7 more valuable cards. But I think it's among the value cards, I guess. So maybe $10 to $15. I don't really know. It's cool. I like it. I'm not gonna sleeve it because it's not worth much, in my opinion, but I might be wrong. I don't know. We have Mad Hacker, S-Force, Dogmatica Macabre, and Guroza, Tyrant of Thunder. But yeah, I'm happy. We got a good pull. Usually in these boxes we get 4 ultras and 2 secrets. So maybe we'll get more good pulls. Ooh, that card just went off. We have Ice Jade Cenote Enion Cradle, which is basically the card that the Ice Jade archetype really needs to go off, so that's kind of cool. But I don't really expect to play any of those. We have Dinomorphia stuff, which are kind of cool. One of my friends, which was on this channel a few times, Felix, decided to make the Dinomorphia deck, so hey, that's cool. They do have some interesting plays, and the next set will give them much better cards to finalize their plays. We have more of the Mechanical Monstrosity, Dinomorphia. We have, oh, okay, this card is interesting. It's not worth much at all, it's like a quarter, but still. You can tribute 1 effect monster, special summon this card from your hand, then special summon 1 Epigonos token with the same type and attribute as the attributed monster's original type and attribute. So this basically is a very good card in an invoked deck. You summon a Leister, get your search for your fusion spell. You tribute a Leister to special summon this, you get this and a token. Use the token to make a random link, like Link Spider or, I don't know, I think there are some other ones that use normal monsters or anyway, doesn't really matter. You make a random link, and you use the 2 cards, or I think the token actually works for this. Anyways, for Verte Anaconda, and then you can use your fusion spell with this and a Leister in your graveyard to make a Macabre, because this is light, and then that's already 1 free negate for only 2 summons, so Nibiru, no wait, 3 summons. I don't know if the token counts as another summon, but yeah, it does. Okay, 4 summon. But on 4th summon, you have a negate if your opponent tries to Nibiru you. And then you can use Verte's effect to send, I don't know, if you want to do the Dark Phoenix Enforcer, or if you want to do the Red Eyes Dragoon, but you can do either of those. I would probably do Dragoon at this point, so that makes you 2 negates, and you're set. I mean, that's 2 cards for 3 monsters at the end of the turn, and you still also searched for your fusion spell invoked. So with that invocation engraved, you can return that to the deck and add a Leister back to your hand. So you can use a Leister to boost the attack of either of your 2 fusions, or as a discard for your Red Eyes Dragoon to negate stuff. So really, that's like a 2 card for a plus 2 or 3 combo. That's a very good card. This I like. I like it a lot. It's also good in a lot of different other decks. That's a 1 monster on the field for a 2 monsters on the field for 1 effect. So yeah, it's pretty good. Enough talk about combo play, because that made the video like 1.5 minutes longer, maybe 2 minutes. Sorry about that. We have more cards to open. Okay, we have our first secret rare. It's not one of the ones I wanted too much, but it's a good one. This is also in the 2 digits, so maybe $10 to $20, I'm not sure. But it's a decent one. We have 3 monsters with different names as materials. Must be fusion summon using only fusion materials from your hand or field, with at least 1 monster from each. If this card is fusion summoned by a spell or card or effect, you can draw cards equal in the number of cards used as materials from the hand, and if you do, destroy cards your opponent controls equal to the number of cards used as materials from the field. So yeah, since you use at least 1 from the hand, you know that the 1 card you use as a material will be replaced. And since you use at least 1 from the field, you know that you'll at least pop 1 card your opponent controls, and it's not a target effect, it's just a regular effect, so this is good. While polymerization is in your graveyard, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects either. So that's also very decent. It's a good card for like elemental hero decks and stuff like that, because you can easily, well, with a hero deck in general, you can easily get your hands on 3 monsters with different names right off the bat, and you do sometimes use polymerization in those decks. It's also good in prank kids, because prank kids do get easily 3 monsters with different names on the board, and they use polymerization in that deck for sure. Sword Soul, we have Ultimate Fusion for the Blue Eyes decks. Mutant, the Great Double Casted Caster. Okay, so we're down 2 of our 6 hits. So yeah, we're doing decent. We're not doing wow, but we're doing decent. Kaisa, the Hidden Star. Dark Contract with Patent License. Huh. I don't know what this does, but I'm not gonna waste much time. It's for DD Pendulum cards. I have a friend who plays DDs, so that's good for them, I guess. More support. Okay. Put this a little more to the side. It's easier for me to grab stuff from it then. Come on. I don't even know what I'm looking for except for the impossible hard cards to get. Oh, we have another Ultra. So that's our second Ultra, and this is not one I was wanting at all because I don't really care for Earth's Arctic cards. But, you know, it's good for the trade binder, at least. That's good. There we go, in the back there. Shining stuff. Okay. So I don't expect much more from this side of the box. Usually, well, not usually, but sometimes the boxes have the same amount of foils on each side. So I don't really expect much. We have Alice, Lady of Lament. Cute little artwork, I guess, but it's more of a special taste. Anyways, it's a cool card. I believe it has a decent effect, but it's too slow for the meta game nowadays, so I'm not even going to spend time reading it or anything. Rock Scales. It's a fish. It's not a rock. Libromancer Agent. Super rare. Dinomorphia. Flower Dino. It's a dinosaur, if those are flower dinosaurs. What have we become? Okay, come on. I want my Fluanderies Ultra Rare. And I want some possibly difficult cards to pull. Come on. We have Nordic Beast, Gullinbursty. This is actually pretty decent for the Nordic deck. It's not a good deck, but it's a fun deck. So this is good for that deck. They get some free summons, and it counts for some difficult cards to get on the board. This can replace them, so yeah. It's a very good card for them. Let's go. Final pack on this side. We have Dark Dimension Soldier. Not a bad card. Not a bad card. It's not valuable or anything, but it's not a bad card. Now, on to the next side. I'll put that out of the box now. Box in the back. Packs on this side here. Let's go. I'm sorry, the video has been going on already for 14 minutes. It will not take 14 more minutes to open this side. Doc, the Dark Charmer. Gloomy. This was one of the cards I wanted from this set. It's not a valuable one, but I do collect the Charmer cards. And so I really wanted to get this one because it's one of the different attributes for that archetype thing. So yeah, happy about that. I'm not gonna have to spend 50 cents to get it somewhere. I think it's more than 50 cents. I think it's like $1 or $2 actually. People do like dark monsters, so it has a good effect. Rock scales. Vampire Ghost! Okay, the box is mapped. So basically, we got our first Ultra in like the second or third pack on our first side, and it's the same on this side. So the box is mapped. Vampire Ghost. If this card is normal summon, you can send one other vampire card from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard. Add one other vampire monster from your deck to your hand. If you do, send one level 2 or lower vampire monster from your deck to your graveyard. Whew, that's a lot of stuff. And it still has more effect. Still, I mean, I don't really play vampires, but I do like zombie decks, so maybe I'm gonna figure out some way to use it and abuse of it. I don't know. I do think some of the vampire cards, I think one of the level 2s was a good starter for a combo back in the days, so I don't know. We have Ice Jade Creation Kingfisher for our super. And that's that for that. Next pack. Okay, so I think the secret was not long after the Ultra. So probably a couple packs. Labromancer Intervention. Cool artwork still. Cool artwork. Anime style. Next pack. Branded Disciple. Yep, we got our second secret, and it's not one I wanted. Libromancer Geek Boy. It looks beautiful though. Very nice artwork and foiling on this one. Very good stuff. But I don't think it's much valuable. The Libromancer deck did not pick up, and I think this was actually the sneak peek promo card that you could win. I wanted some much more interesting stuff, but I think this was the one from the promo, yeah. Still, it's a beautiful secret. Very nice looking stuff. So one Ultra left to expect, and maybe a very cool hit unexpectedly. Dictator of D. I mean, focus. There we go. It's kind of okay. I don't know. It's for Blue Eyes, obviously. But anyways, yeah, because the Dark Magician Ultra card that I mentioned at the beginning of the video and the Starlights are all randomized. They don't have a specific slot in a box. They don't take away your secret. They don't take away your regular Ultras. So I can still pull one of those, maybe. Maybe not. Who's to say? Fire Opalhead. Sol and Luna. Not a bad Ultra, but this is the final regular Ultra slot. This is basically decent in a few different decks. Target one monster you control and one monster your opponent control. Apply the following effects on each monster depending on the battle position. Face up. Well, you put it face down, and if it's already face down, change it to face up defense. So this does trigger flip effects, and it's targeting, but it's a quick play. So in Shadal decks, for example, you can make your opponent lose their card that we're going to use as a link by putting it face down, and you get to flip your Shadal, and it keeps defense position in case your opponent does more summoning and attacks eventually, but you get your Shadal's effect. I think it's also decent in Subterror, Guru deck things, so that's interesting as well for them. White Relic of Dogmatica. Yep, that's that for that. Okay, only a few packs left, people. We're gonna get through it. Libromancer Magigirl. Cute. Cute little design. She looks like one of the manga characters from a manga that I'm reading recently, I think, or that I read like in the last month or so. I don't know. I just speed through weird manga sometimes. There we go. Libromancer Firestarter. Not bad. They have good artwork at least. Final pack. Okay, come on. Dark Magician or Starlight. Dark Magician or Starlight. Heart of the cards, guide us. Kaiba Boy. Give us the goods. Skilled Brown Magician. Nope, it's nothing. Absolute nothing. But it's okay, it happens. Overall, for a box that was $50 instead of the $75, I think we did good. Sol and Luna is worth, I think, in the 2 digits. Same for Timaeus and Chimera. So at least $30 to $40 are made back with our foils, maybe 50. So we basically broke even because we got our field center. Otherwise, it would have been rough. So yeah, I'm overall satisfied. It's not high excitation from this opening, but we did good somewhat. And yeah, I'll look up the price. Maybe I pulled more than the $50. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's vid. It was a little bit longer than the recent videos, I guess, but it was a lot of packs and it was a lot of combo. And until next time, guys and gals, it has been a pleasure, and ciao. I've got a few thanks to give. First, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, sub, bell, comment, share, etc. It really helps. Second, I want to give a big thanks to my friend BuddhaBelly42 for making the animation for the channel's intro. It is much appreciated. Go check him out on his social media accounts. Third, but not the least, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who supports me, my channel, and its mission, especially the ones on Patreon. You peeps out there are the ones making this work. On that note, follow me on my other social media accounts. Lots of bonus content to entertain you guys and gals, so check it out.